because some move for coy, almost have been from such an
old people could be. What's a GBCDH?
Because the money you who knows and our can help us. The money you who know. Nancy cries, say, Hunter,
it's an virus
because on said they are in the flight.
Yes.
Omniancy from Crama screen. Yeah, expose a big man now or flight team. But I say they are the new maybe
a dangerous coming from a country which is the second highest country in the whole world. Or more HIV. You know, if you are taking that number of people outside that, at least make sure
was a certain screening
be because of. First of all, the president, congratulations. Why are they? And Okudzeto, in fact, what them say a trainer and so what should I say? The youth can actually do it, and you've done well. You've done very well. However, bano mabano, emede pa. But we should be careful in another section as well. Per the statistics, you know, South Africa is the second highest country with HIV. That is 17.2% of their population is HIV positive. I'm not saying, say, the Ghanaians who we are bringing home, they have any sickness or anything. That's what I'm saying. But I'm proposing, say, before Memo they need to speak with them.
Yes.
They need to have a compulsory HIV test for each of them. A dangerous coming from a country which is the second highest country in the whole world. Or more HIV. You know, if you are taking that number of people outside that, at least make sure
was a certain screening
be because of. We are not saying say those people are infected or anything, but it's better to be careful. Ghana population is so. Where imagine Ghana we about 32 million. South Africa, look at their population here, because 17.2% HIV positive. It's actually very dangerous. Yeah. It's very dangerous. It's, you know, the government, you've done well, but the population in so it's a fame do the right thing. Before we allow them to go, make sure say we are taking them through some form of screening. Obi onoma no krena woman say baby adwene almost say HIV only through sex. It is not. You can be infected by blade BHR. It can be infected so many ways. So it is better to be safe than sorry. Yes, sir. That does not mean that there are no Ghanaians living HIV. But I'm saying, say, you didn't pay a free country. It's not didn't pay a free country. Ebola infected country. You need to test all of them for Ebola infection or something. Meaning how they call that. May propose. I don't know. You've done well. You've brought them home. That is one of my major concerns. And two, maybe I want some crime who address that. Their reintegration into the system. Admittedly, they've all told us, say, South Africa, a juma bakwe or powerful other foreigners, especially from Ghana. Basically, Sanimano. Do na or almost went to me and of their properties. Expect all of them to be a burden onto the system. Except to be no whisker or the better Ghana Hanum. Apart from those people, most of them are going to be a burden onto the system. Let's find proper way to reintegrate them into the system. Yes, also be more ska. Where are they going to stay in the meantime? How long is it going to take for that finance on the big genome? We should yemusa the critical questions today. And then later, yemusa. I believe say before the president sat down and gave the instructions on country Okudzeto say obemo 2 packages. The first one is transportation, and the second one the never standing. He knew the timeline when that will never go on. Yes, Remo. Yes, Remo. Make sure you go by the promise and give a clear timeline. Murphy, within 2 weeks, everybody who registered, you go to so and so for your money. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Mr. Ramo, the president, let's abide by everything we are doing. Yemfa no kore enyade. Na first batch aba. My mani nwura etim ne remfi omo achire no. Omo mo achire no so mo ba no so no. Let's find ways of bringing them back.
Yes.
Yenkase the first one abandi de atwi ani. What is going to happen to the rest?
Yeah.
Into Okudzeto my ade. The president my ade. Mami we ni su nyina no. Esu bebre nyina na ekomo. Me no beko nyina ekomo.
Ya asemo.
Me no beko na me kwa na me akwantu mu nsem nyina iskasem. Everything boils down to money.
Yeah.
Yes, Remo. My ma fame no. Any populace we no. Let's do the work and do it right. Kwa kumbe kakra mekano no.
Supreme no. Na minister here no waje fan so yi.
Ah no waje fan.
Adenja.
Oh kwa next year to about year primary so.
Oh na so we dey no mbet ma twen omo form. Na so bibia the politics no
dey we free men ye o. Okay. We do ti na nka uti esa siriketi oni akra nkoko bi.
Hey.
Siriketi wa akra no do na brand na mu no wan hu ana.
Because some froko yi omo say be gina form sa twen omo
kasa. O de bi da bi. Wo say GBC di achi.
Because only the man you know, so now I can help fasem. The man you know. Now say cry say hunter one.
It's the virus now.
Because on said they are in the flight.
Yes.
Omo see phone cram my screen. Yeah, expose a big man now or flight team. But I say they are the number be
because president crack in
GBC come
GBC
because on say on see form now for 1 year mo checks in then you address them and all that.
Ideally that is the right thing.
Yeah, because
but
I did go yeah. So okay.
Yeah, kuma na enye ni sa o.
Ko buy no man san kasa bi ma kan ti ase.
Oh, da be enye ni sa. Ko kunya botre politics. In the end the
kakra be room.
O die wo se kakra bam.
Dey kakra bam.
Matire wo chena say.
Enti o hwe ekwan a ya budget. Budget na ye no. Ye dabi mo nka ho. Ni wo mu no na wo mu ana ye fulu ye no kra na ye hu so. Unse ye budget na ka jiro be say there is 6 million ko GhPage. Eruka ye hu so e ma ye.
Eruka ye nyanko.
Ye hu. Ye wura second quarter nim. Ye release first quarter. Ye hu. Na yitimi ye quick. E arrange cash bi. Etimi ne airline bi kasa. E chata. E fa Ghana for the mobile supreme. Na say wo ye Ghana ni. So we NPP ni we NDC ni we see na say wo mba baso a na menim ba bi crop pot ya wo free ba ene wadwempo ene the kind of citizen we
on the world stage we are a united country.
Exactly.
On the world stage there's something like we NPP we NDC we free we Nkrani we fancy that we don't do that on the world stage.
That is why it shouldn't be politicized. So supreme we dey o mo ba na so no I also equally believe say you mpenimfo ade achi ade ese nyina wono mo dwene Ghana for ho no omote a wona owa abrotire ene wona asem to omo se nso no omo ba ye bedwene kwan ye befa so e be initiate omo into the system. Supreme de omni the very first man the last man you share in the video ya o ka kire journalist na say on kai year o koye na onye shokra se na ya wono no. Yes, somebody like this,
how are we integrating
how are you going to integrate him into the system? Very, very important.
Sunya okwe ko be hu ni fie kwan de.
Sunya okwe be hu ni fie kwan. Supreme data ben pan ye wo. E was say ni pen first batch, second batch and my so I'm not even going to concentrate on them, sorry. Data ben ye wo mo. Say category A ye bia age no ye free bia 15 and now say 2 years to bia 16 years. Omo education ye na say ye fa na absorb na per scholarship bi do omo atoso said the be omo parents na omo do omo buy no e ma me ye stress wo omo so ana ye hwe ho ye san so hwe na say obi wo ho a o free Ghana edisen 15 years ni 20 years ni 25 years ni lifestyle na to say so hu baby a wo kokra wo nim baby wo papa wo nim baby a wo ko
mami so o su ina wo say na problem na is simple say obotiri so we tiri something like that one. Na japadi nyina waja no na shop nyina waja bibia ho no dey bay they say o bay won fa hwe e na o bay Obi dey.
So
Obi nso so jomu kunni omo
yes.
yere no mo because make us worry. Worry South Africa.
Oh,
yes ko. Is wo je kunni o man and how the woman what are you doing? The families have been separated.
Yes.
A lot of issues.
I say for instance, the minister was telling them, say president I promise them 2 packages. See the first package, you know, transport package, allowance, or maybe be so when they are but very good move. Cause what now ban one year then work of ye. Second one, no, dear, or the best 30 BB, and that is where the problem comes in. Now, or more channel on equal way say, see, a supreme 15,000 Ghana cedis, for example. Kunso 15,000 Ghana cedis.
It has to be equal. Many Ghana for more a USA especially. More a New York, more New Jersey, more Massachusetts. More pese, more call a World Cup nibi. More imagine say the World Cup never kwa shebi dada. A year Canada the Toronto yebe kwa share. Say a year Boston yebe kwa share. Philadelphia yebe kwa share no. Ye catch us say unkwa menko. Obsia ye nyina yen kamum na jam na munye de. Dia na efese Ghana for ye nyina ya hwe ejesi. Na ye di bus baako eko na ye timi ye hijama na ye ko support the Black Stars e World Cup na e ba ye nim no. Eno na fly prestige travel and tour. Ese wa ye sa adwuma ni nyina awie. Wodi eye ade bia ba ye fe no Black Star Charter Bus. Ya charter bus so no. Wodi ene ni se obekọ blackstarcharterbus.com. blackstarcharterbus.com. No koku book seats e simple as that. Edru ono ma New York ye be fa bi afiri ho. New Jersey ye be fa bi afiri ho. Massachusetts be fa bi afiri ho. Na ye nyina yakọ na bom na ye fe. Jama be na apese wote. A feeling be na apese wunya. Unkwa kokora hwe wo be Ghana for wote na so unkwa ne na mo. I want us to always enjoy this game together. Na enye de na enye fe. Abuza for number no na from na komo bi ono ma open chichim bi a waje wo de. Enye sa just go straight to the website and book your seats. Na bibia enye okay emfamao. Ana
say ye hwe obia capacity ne de na obia ye wo ho. Ana asset nipa ne app. Say ye the cash na e ma no. Enti bia do ye baba no. Ye ote sunyane a ye de ni ko sunyan. Na sunyane Metropolitan Assembly no ape a piece of land bi na ya set it up e di amano and say like you don't want to say no there
you want to know the thing that has gone into this.
Yes because in as much as say you dey ahonhare ko form buy no untimi blame omo because e nipa nkwa se ba kokora frima na mienu frima sufimu kamenu mienu enen ke ni bre aban we so se na adan no motena ho amom adan no motena ho amom
you make se moto were
but ye kro ye you know maba no so ye bebusa de ekọ because ye ni pay o kan na no Moses edi Israel for no
awdu o na wani unya ka jami tena ho
o de si kwa so
o de ba ze komu meku yen
aha
ay
ye ni pa
sana me ho
so wo mo hui eden ya ne de abagu o so but no mu didi aha politicians de ade o mu nim ye pa promise say yen promise o na yen ka asem a obesere so bo do pa nya asem unya asem gidi wa ha bompa ise politician bia make say oh GhPage me pen asem pa oh we dey I will see what I can do wadofo nyina na waboafo nyina be yira
obi abeyira so obi
ya say be ya politician no so be ba ana ne promise
eno ni asem no ye bi na to boy ya we yare Drogba
yes
one person boy she intini boy academy
yes ono so ye nyina e koso mfa mpa bonta na chi yem hopi se bibia be e ma ye nti asem bone na afeni atafo no
afena mo ba be ye kuntan ya ma no
supremo ye ni pay there e bia na in the next 2 months nipa no to oba foforo say dia oh e bia mo single room bia supremo I'll be willing say me cousin no
e be share
but I am my privacy how long
I can cry o say
also feel
ena bi won so mo ba say na busu afie afena wo fa asefo e be jo fa asefo dan dia mo
sa no mani nyina wo after 2 months time na package si ya na so mo sha ase interviews and of course me meti hey obi dia me after 3 months 4 months say na yenti hwe me ho kyere me mebusa se ubetima beka wa asem
of course
oka se aya so bi microphone ebusuafo ba ko me nsa bokum so a e wo ha enye hwe me na betena se no waka emo obi a metena se meka se na blogger for ana journalist for ana no ote wona no da bi
na beka wa asem
enu nti na time bia no ye wo emergency wo ho no ye make sure say wo mo a o mabai ye mpekwan bi hwe ex-convict the number of years okoshe mu Ghana say okoshe mu no ye no ho adwuma yie anya no ho adwuma yie yenim oba abonten na okọ South Africa okọ ye hwe ne o ma wasa akwakoye so onu ni say na wenya platform national television so akasa no onu opportunity be na wo homa no oba ye de na ekọ rehab no akwakoye anger management ho adwuma because okan ye Supreme o say akoma enti we ebia ohiaska all right ama no man sasa but ohia emotional way bi so
ohia treatment first
what the mention say enti say ya hwe ye na say ye treat obia equally amwa
you say a lot of thinking needs to go into it
a lot of thinking now Rabano say friend say
Jacinta
say hu na no talk
what's it Ghanaians overreacting
say hu na no talk no Supreme how do you tell me say
this lady she's one of the major problems of South Africa?
How do you tell me say I am overreacting?
Obviously say we yeah no na man I say you are being a hypocrite.
What camera so say madwuma amaba me ye no who chase me out. How do you tell me say I am overreacting? When say aba eda me nkrofo echi na mo bro. How do you tell me say I am overreacting? When say my documents etwam na monfa emra kwan so in department kofo but mo come si abonten na mo de camera sisu omo so you know no overreaction no efre
or say nka say the musi and besides or say Okudzeto lied say what say they are assaulting Ghanaians but here who do videos
no mo assault Ghana for enya Ghana for nkwa mo assault Africa for so many years. Yeah. It is something we have endured for so many years.
Almost summer, so the Europeans are entering summer. I said this summer South Africa so we are summer more baby no. It do another be but do this time be misbehave you.
Yes.
Steady way.
Yes.
Every year.
Yes.
Every May
misbehave
July. Every year misbehave. Every year be misbehave.
Domo ya no.
Sana come say every year. Around this time, you misbehave.
And when you talk to Ghanaians now, they are doing good for themselves. Say South Africa a nice place. I also know who are more to. Time I'll call Juma over pon. Yent now, infant Supreme acquire Juma. No, what's now born I drew 89 now. That's to Onkwana Opiska, Sanyo Manemwa, because your boy is not Muzupia. So that time no Babaji Giscano.
Yeah, so with George.
Yes. No, they be cool. You name some more crime rate was so.
More crime rate so there.
Statistics need data bien so no wa Supreme. Highlight say crime rate na was wrong. Ghana for Nigeria for. And the rest of the African countries na ba hon na ye. Mo na mo ye. Stories are yet bebrebe, bebrebe nyina mo. Mon national team goalkeeper ya bonu toyi mo AK ani nyina itete rap bi akata for you know you mo akoya no otumirika ya no hyehyehye won mo athlete na no otumika no hye we ni be no oye disabled guy Murphy no a very popular guy mo so to mo ono an
ya lucky amukuru
na mo ye mo nyoma enye obi na be ye de hye mo adwuma na ye ba be ye okay. Mo other reason they say omoba no mo jimo guess Supremo emma obabia pebema obo no homoden
iti Ghana munti mfa mukodu injema nikam
debi Supremo ti
te munko na munika mukodu so
sanya Ghana fon kwa no alata fon so aware mai
we ataya ya alata fo we ataya
Supremo me ba
we 20 na Ghana for boys mo we 20 na
Russians any GhPage are GhPage are for Ghana high
say 20 so
okay
mo we 20 all right ataya ya na mu memo de na kakraka na odamo ko
enye ne sample Supremo Ghana high they say you crew my can of crepa and you need normal for net ya
any of net ya oh
da ben na what say ye in as much as to the no more problem to da na bo so your kind for ye dwane ade da ben na wo te ye say ye reason ba ko a ye pese omo free ase ni say omo je guess
oh de enkan enkan
yes sisters no ye nu ama na ye guess ye wo street issue omo pe meme bo omo ho in terms of adwuma yo
of course
once a catch you born ho modern or pe adwuma na ni be ko because obabia pe soft life kind of and also pe be ma wo de ne bata no ho a na so no oba na ye adwuma
soft life and one waka
obabia pe bi
and one waka no
enti say you no ma lata for
man manager ho you know
well
soft life
yes o do mo tutu ye so weekend dey say won so weekend allowance me ba
and I was manager so tua
ono kra no wonim say ehun hia say e bia weekend be ba no ho na bibi ono edu Friday morning now weekend allowance
bantem
yes o jin so anu ntese bra no ho
debi abuja manager dey o tua o nti so hwe na say wapɛ wapene na o tua ela wo jin so a ema wadwen ye say boy we dey say ha no Mr. Kan sisi so na gino ndi o tua pa hwe wadbe man ge gino
it is supremo omo de emo mfa eno no so nya excuse because mo na mo mpa adwuma ana obi anso no wan say be obetu kwan afri no krom so wo ba obi krom na obeba na obetena so na obede na wadidi obe for so aye adwuma to ye adwuma na so hia obi na so ne nipa no bebo bra na so ne benya problem dia no that one
na malema say what we did was unnecessary.
No, it is necessary.
You should have given them some time to deal with it diplomatically.
Supremo, how long Anasa deal Akoso?
Every year,
Yatsa. I get where he's coming from. Now, Ninsam now walking in or Kasa because or a South African. Anna, his love for South Africa is so much. Ubi himself Malema de Ubi Penasem or a patriotic. But to tell some now all can in as much as all can be a South African. No, sounds to defend Ghana.
Yes.
So diplomatically, they also can do
all the things Ghana did for the
because I say now, you're the first 300 people from any. It means 300 jobs and they are available. Or Monchan about they are available as South African this year. So it means Ghanaians are not the problem. I don't really blame him.
So is it Ghanaians or Ghanaians? I know what can you
Ghanaians. Also, only the Ghanaians in there. Meaning, also Ghana, some African countries, you need a lot of where it's
Ghanaians.
Aha. Oh, diplomatically, on only the Obejina baby or Jinano. Now, I can say the baby suiti as some no can. And I don't blame him because we need power. Ocean party no crana. Omuna said the third biggest party said the fourth EF.
Ono ye bi nida
o. So omuna said the third said the fourth.
Ono ye bi nida o.
Omunya bi nida.
Ono no ready no so crana. He's always against xenophobia.
Yes.
Why omun so a two pan African until so much man obeka Africa for you na mrani krum.
What I say?
Ti said I say Ghana I say everybody's welcoming. You know
so no the wakana asmo obeka and all that, but he also understands where we are coming from. You want us to be diplomatic. How do you expect us to be diplomatic when the lives of Jacinta Moto was said I can't pass yourself?
I was maminti glow soap and detergent who adanse kakran show. Glow soap and detergent but just for dino a 2-3 year and baby didn't want to say I can't sempa a show. No credit say yes, especially yeah, one man or batter be on mobile fear and cranny call me diagro and your mope on be diagro a feedback a common obi ono ma saint be bank quarantine di at a point omo do age bia utim say odi agro kakana pampan e ba na ho e de na wo siw niema e de pa na wo siw niema say ye washing machine na wo use say wo de won sa na esi any type of washing bia no e de detergent e na de soap e na wo use me recommend glow soap and detergent e de amawo bo modern ukudwa so akasa me pe glow ni bi ato se saint na water di ni ma ebetu akọ enema bi na akeka mu a ebetu akọ atade ni so be pai e kasa atade ni apai a white e blue e yellow emma water di ntu abuja tie o atade bi ono ma wo si wo bonse wo de soap ni detergent ni gu mu na no wo bonse na atade ni tu afra glow soap is not like that me recommend it the amount ukudwa so be bia glow soap and detergent e wo ho ko na kwaje wo de na fa di djuma wo di bia open the door to abusia number say go screen so fa number no na frɛ wo na kwaje wo de ope wholesaler too a from na kotubegu shop obi e tobi wo shop jibigu na manfo bebusa wo so anya bi aton e de amom so no say his reason was simple say a few people in South Africa who wants this.
But you see, the few people.
Ghanaians taking their people out.
Yes.
And it's a different story to the international world.
And that is exactly how it should be. Because Midikado Kweche said once upon a time, we had a president that now or no advocate say a more beyond South Africa for endily until say South Africa being equal rights. But say yeah advocate am munya saade na what I say that's how Monsa carry na say mo be say attend on the same people na boy na then you be pull you be free you be on your own now you share the rest of the world no how they will look at you. Recently they were in the bad books of Donald Trump.
Yeah,
obi to say Elon Musk anyone you no.
Yes,
but he always has a problem with country na you no. Say a new go more ya and yet a no man share back in the next 10-15 years no a big go against them because now their economy is crashing. They say yes South Africa yet doom light when's the first and that's how no one wants it say it's doom light but do baby now portal say yeah then EMF boboba yen kakra but they don't know
do baby obi make bi
ma and now foreigners no mo ye adwuma na mo job mo tax na mo de ye you know omo so free mu kakra omo free mu no mo ankasa mo nya adwuma no na mo hwese de esitie mo so na mo mpebre no enti no omo nya de omo be yate. But once again, shout out to the president, shout out to the foreign minister. The most important thing is say they should come up with a plan. Bibia also omo de ma omo maba no omo mfa ma omo no mo make sure say at the crown no so no omo ma ne nkoyie yempese be da be so yes ye inflate figures. No more be catcher say almost spending over 10 million Ghana cedis and $10 million, $20 million, and a years are doing now for Ubi. We see Misika, we see Misika Colloquy, we say, yes, I need the my now for problem about we dear Ubi ending whom Supreme no.
Odofo so pe company na obetimi ede ho ato omo so eba no adansi ene ho dwumedie bia dia eno a ene Zion View Construction and Services eba no general building construction say yensi dan fit scratch enko na wieye na enye de wakoma pedie eno a ne Zion View Construction and Services eba no dampness treatment say walls ho ena cracking enso elikifa walls ho tino ama apoto bibre age wo dan no aboso dia Zion View semen kan show say obe apply waterproof coating e de ma external and internal walls no sene be ya wonso no obetimi afa wodan no ho afa na apotobibre nyina nso aclear e de amount ebiem no se ba no Italian graffiato se wo si abefo de ya baby a wo ho access scratch lines ne nam ho fefefe en nso no omudi sa dwumade no kama stamped concrete for compound se wo pe concrete papa e de aya o compound a e be che na be san so aya fe e de amount dia fashion Zion View Construction and Services omo ensa ebano epoxy floor me pacha so ope epoxy floor papa ope de beche e de amount ope de hoho etunan e de sofia obeka se emom o floor si eyefe so ope e de amount garage floors basement countertops and na simple no ope ne so commercial dwumede bia udi se bank bi na wusi restaurant bi na wusi hotel bi na wusi eno a ene Zion View Construction and Services so what Ghana and I say amano no dia na ope company a ombe sofia no SSC the amount there. Me patch out for numbers we say 0543 123829 0543 123829 and I say 0249 711659 0249 711659. So we share Zion View Construction and Services BMUSUA. Obetimi akọ omo website so www.zionviewconstruction.com.